Hello, it's Glamstract here. How you doing? It's been a while since I've shared a video and I thought I have to share a video. Here in the UK, we're back in lockdown, so we need to get active. As you've been able to see from the title of this video, today I want to review again foundations because I love reviewing foundations. It's my favorite part of makeup. And the foundation in questions that we're gonna test today is the Gucci foundation, one of the new ones. It came out, I believe, either November or December. It's called FLUIDE De Beauté foundation. The shade that I've chosen is 160N, which stands for neutral. I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite challenging to find the right shade online. And I also have to say that I do follow the YouTuber called Michelle Wong. If you don't know who she is, YouTuber, she's quite she's really good. I like how honest, and she likes to review like high-end brands like Dior, La Prairie, all these kind of expensive brands. But it's quite fascinating to to look at these videos and see how these products perform. The reason why I purchased this foundation is not, of course, because of that video. I actually found out about this foundation way before she actually reviewed it. Watching her videos, me and her have a quite similar complexion. She's more on the warm side, I feel like, compared to me, but we're very similar in terms of shades. In fact, it happened before that I purchased foundations which are the same shade as she is, and they match me perfectly. So I figured out that we have very similar skin in terms of color and undertones. I have tested this foundation in the past 3 or 4 days. I'll tell you a little bit of insight. I'll apply it on my skin in this video. Another product that I'm going to review today is the Forever Skin Corrector Concealer by Dior. This launched, I believe, January 2020, so it's fairly new as well. And in terms of shade, I picked shade 1.5N. I've used that again with the Gucci foundation and with other foundations as well for the past 3-4 days, and I'm here to give you a little quick insight of how I felt about this concealer. So without any further ado, I'm just gonna skip to application. So I have a mirror here. I have applied one pump on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use a Dior foundation brush to apply this foundation. It might seem on camera lighter than my skin tone, but it's actually perfect once I blend it in. It's a good shade for myself. I tend to always buy foundation shades that are just very slightly lighter than my skin, because I like to warm them up with bronzer and the powders and everything. And plus I like to highlight the center of my face. Not too much, because I prefer more that skin finish. One side, well, just this part is been applied, and this one, of course, is not. As you can see, it really highlights the face. It makes it look flawless, hydrated. But at the same time, I said hydrated, but it does tend to dry a little bit. Not too much, but it is a little bit drying. So I'm not sure if it's so appropriate for winter time or for people that suffer, with dry skin. If you have dry skin, I'm not sure how much you're going to enjoy this foundation, because, as I said, it tends to dry just a little bit, but not too much. As long as you have a really good skincare underneath. Oh, by the way, speaking of skincare, I forgot to mention that I have prepped and primed my face with the usual vitamin-enriched face base by Bobbi Brown. I'm not applying this on bare skin, don't worry. It's pretty natural. It's not like giving you a full coverage effect, but at the same time it's not being very sheer. So I would say it's definitely a medium application, and I am pleased with that. I wouldn't want to go any more fuller than this. And in terms of consistency, is, I would say, semi-matte. I would say it's between matte and hydrating. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's how I feel about this foundation. I hope that has answered all your questions. I mean, you can find a lot of reviews now about this foundation online. I believe even the bigger YouTubers have been reviewing this foundation. So if you don't trust my words, there's a lot of opinions out there. This is pretty much the foundation applied on my skin. Just to let you know, as I think is important, I've used 1.5 pumps to do my full face. I do tend to leave just the sides up here foundationless because I like to apply cream contour here. So I'm like, I don't really need foundation up here because I'm gonna make it darker anyway. But yeah, today I'm not going to use cream contour, but anyway, I left it because I'm going to use bronzer to bronze it up. But enough about that. I want to now go ahead and apply the other product that I want to talk to you about, which is the Dior Concealer Forever Skin Corrector. Dior Skin Correct, not corrector. 1 dot here and 1 dot here. That's it. Maybe like a little dot here and a little bit. I'm very minimal when it comes to makeup. I like to keep it very simple and neutral, but that's just me. You do you. I do have to be honest, I like to blend most of the times my concealer with my fingertips, but today why not? I'm just gonna utilize the brush. I do like this concealer, and the reason behind is because it's very easy to apply. It doesn't crease and is very light in terms of like, yes, it gives you like a nice coverage, but at the same time it's not cakey. It's very natural looking, and yeah, pretty much that. And those reasons are enough reasons for me to like a concealer. It did a really good job of brightening and kind of color correcting in a way, but it's not really color correcting. It just got rid of that extra darkness that I usually get under my eyes that a lot of people have, and I quite like that. Like you can see here, it's slightly darker, while here is definitely more highlighted. I mean, you can still peek through that a little bit of grayish color, but it's not that bad. I would say bearable. I have an orgasm every time I have a very good foundation and concealer that works so good together, because as I said, foundation is my favorite part of makeup. Fuck eye makeup, fuck lips, fuck everything else. If I have a good foundation, I'm happy. Okay? Stupid. Pretty much this is concealer and foundation applied on my skin. I like the combo. So I'm just gonna quickly go off camera and apply a little bit of powder. I'm gonna apply a little bit of mascara, just a little bronzer up and everything. And I'll come back and give you some final thoughts, I guess. See you soon. Okay, and I've done the rest of my face just to give you a quick roundup of what I've used, so you know what products have gone on top of this foundation and concealer. For powder, I've used the Too Faced pressed powder, just like a translucent blotting powder, and I used to set all my face. Bronzer and blush, I have used the Benefit Babe on Board. It's this cute palette that has like a Hula bronzer, the Rockabye blush, and Dandelion Twinkle highlighter, but I didn't use this highlighter. For highlighter, I've used the, of course, amazing Fenty Beauty's in Sand Castle, which is this gorgeous like beigey brown kind of highlighter, but it's not beige or brown on the skin. It's just beautiful and reflective. For mascara, I've used the Volume de Chanel. On the lips, I've used a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Bare Nude Extra Lip Tint, which is a pretty natural lip balm with a little bit of tint. So yeah, that's it. So I'm very natural today, very quick, very like every day, get out the house, and a little bit of mascara. I used the same Hula bronzer on top of my eyelids because I didn't want to do eyeshadow. I just wanted to keep it simple. I wanted the focus to be all on the foundation and the concealer. And I have to say, I like this foundation, I like this concealer. If you want to check out the reviews, other foundations reviews that I've done, just check my channel, subscribe, and you can see a lot more foundation reviews, because as I said, I do a lot of them because I love foundations. And another one that is coming soon, hopefully, is this one, which I'm sure a lot of people would love to see as well, which is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. If you like this video, as I said, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. It's free. And yeah, what else? I guess have a good day, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.